Unfortunately, guys, we are living in a world and in a generation and in a society today where we are going to experience more regret, remorse, and just people being frustrated and just all that kind of stuff more than ever. There's always that person who gets away. And for that person to get away will be a lot of you watching this video. You are here for a reason. You are present for a reason. You're seeing this for a reason. You probably don't think like most people out there in modern society today. You probably don't if you're watching this video. For a lot of us, we get taken for granted. People feel the need to kind of do us dirty for whatever reason they feel is necessary at the time. And it usually comes back, and that's why we're going to be living in a crazy world full of regret. How many times have people regretted what they've done to you and then try to come back and you just didn't want them back? How many times? Because I've had many females who have done this, many past friends who have done this. I'm just not interested. I'm not interested after what you've done to me to ever speak to you again, and I'm not even upset. I'm looking at you trying to come back into my life, and I see you have not changed one bit. Maybe if you did change, it's not that I'm not forgiven, but I might let you back in. Most of these people have not changed, and they feel the need to come back into your life. Because as a chosen one, when you disappear, everything in their lives fall apart. They thought they were going to be just fine without you. They might be able to live. They're not going to be able to thrive without you. They sooner realize that when there's no other guys out there like yourself. There's no other friend out there as charismatic, as funny, as caring, as kind, as supportive as you are. I've had many friends, bro, that are long gone. And I've seen lots of stuff indicating that they want back into my life. They want to be friends again. They want to have all that kind of access again. And I'm just not interested. You just can't do those things and expect me to just be naive. That it's unintelligent. If I'm just to let you walk in and walk over me, it's going to teach these people that what they've done is not even bad. So guess what? They will do it again. How many times in the past have you given a female a second, a third, a fourth chance and the same things happen? And guess what? She wants a fifth, sixth, seventh chance. If you were to give her a fifth, sixth, seventh chance, you're just showing her once again she can do that same stuff. Or vice versa, the opposite way around. It will happen. I've even seen, bro, in the past, I had an old friend. He wasn't like a close friend, but we knew each other. We partied a bit together in the past. That's how we met each other in the first place. We didn't go to the same high school, but he was in a different high school. I was in a different high school. We went to parties and we became kind of friends like that. He came over to my place a couple times and stuff like that. We partied a bit, we knew each other a bit. And he had a girl at the time and she was a good girl for him. He kind of had an alcohol problem. He took her for granted completely. He abused her. He would do bad things. They'd break up. She'd end up coming back because she loved this guy. And he would do her dirty. They were at a party one time and he tried to kiss some other girl and she didn't do it because she knew that he was with this other girl and she just lost her mind at this party. Karma is a bitch. Further down the line, these people split up again and this girl ends up with another guy that this guy got in a fight with before. And these two used to be friends. They got in a fight before. So they have a bunch of past history. This girl goes on in life, starts dating this guy, has a kid with him, then has twins with him. So they're like living a life. And now this guy's stuck with nothing, bruh. And he can't get another girl of that caliber. Like, she was good for him. Like, it was stupid that he was doing those things, but bro, sometimes it happens. It happens both ways. I've seen it happen. Like, I literally witnessed most of that stuff happening. And that's why, bro. Like, when people who are chosen, I don't know if this girl's chosen or not. I don't know. But like, when you disappear, when you're an important person and you're a key person, you're a good person, you're a fair game person, you're a supportive person, when you disappear after getting treated poorly, not properly, poorly, everything else falls apart. Your ex is gonna come back. A lot of your past friends is gonna come back. They didn't know how to treat you right. They didn't care. They took you for granted. They literally did not care. And you're gonna have to be the one that teaches them, because you're gonna go on in life. You're gonna do great things. And they're gonna have to watch from the sidelines as you continue to just veer off and disappear and vanish from their life and become a whole new person. And they're becoming a worse version of themselves by the day. You're becoming a better version of yourself by the day. You probably got way better people around you. You're thriving in life. You're having a good time. And if you're not, you will be. Because the tables always turn, man. Good people is going to win in the end. It's usually the good people that get done dirty early on in life. Like, there was many chances I had to do some bad things and I did not do them. When I was with my past girl in high school, me and a group of friends went to a cottage party with a group of girlfriends. So there was like 4 or 5 of us guys, 4 or 5 of the girls. I think there was actually one more girl than there was guys. I had an opportunity with a couple of those different girls that night to get with any one of them, and I did not do it. Because I had a girl at the time. And they were like, just do it. And I would not do it. Like, not many people would have not took the opportunity. Most people would have took the opportunity, especially when there's alcohol involved and everything else like there was that night. I still didn't do it. Later to realize, me and this person ended like a month later, and then you look back at that situation and it's like, damn, because stuff like that don't happen every day of the week. That's why I'm saying, bro, people who are good get done dirty. Earliest, the most often and the most earliest, and then we end up winning in the end because we had sound morals all the way through. We're going to get done dirty. We're going to get taken advantage of early on. We're going to end up seeing that these people are not at our caliber. They're not on our level. We deserve better. So we're going to disappear. When we disappear from their existence, that's when they feel the void. That's when they feel, oh my God, I don't feel the same anymore. That life is dark now. Where is this person? Things were better when this person was here. Oh my God, yeah. They took us for granted. As a chosen one, you're going to get taken for granted until it's too late. And these people, you're going to be the one that's going to teach a lot of people a lot of lessons. Like earlier in this video when I was speaking about the guy and the girl there. Like, this girl taught this guy a lot of lessons, most likely. And this guy taught her a lot of lessons as well. Don't settle for less. Don't settle for some idiot who does those things. It is stupid. Like, it is stupid. Good people who know who they are, who know what they want, deserve better than to get messed around with. Far better. It is not an equal value exchange. It is very one-sided. Until these people realize how good you were, and by that time, it's too late. They done too much. And the time will come where they're going to want you back. They're going to try so hard to get you back, and they're not going to be able to do it. And they're going to be dead for at least years until they regroup. They get themselves together. Some of these people never do, bro. They become addicts and everything else, and their life is essentially over. You had to be the one to teach them. They made your life bad for a while, and you had enough. Like, it's honestly our fault most of the time when we keep allowing stuff to happen. We have to let go. And when you let go of that dead weight, everything else just gets better. Everything else in life becomes so much more clear. But for them, the more clear your life becomes without them, the more they start to miss you, because there's that energy in the air where it's like you no longer care about them. Now they want to come back. Now you're viewed as more attractive because you're no longer present. They miss what they felt with you. They miss those feelings of someone who was there, of someone who was real. They completely miss it. They overvalued themselves and undervalued you at the time. They didn't realize you were the one who was putting them up there. They thought they were so cool and willy-nilly and everything else and go on and get out of here. There's other better things. That's a stupid, stupid move. That's a naive person who don't understand life, and they're going to have to learn the hard way. They're going to have to go through a lot of darkness after that. And guess what? They were the one that put you through some darkness. You learned. Now you have to teach them to not take things for granted. And guess what? They'll probably teach if they have kids in the future, these types of people, if they have kids in the future, they'll probably teach their kids not to do those stupid things. If you have someone good, you don't take it for granted. Because I made that mistake, they will be saying. Don't do it. Speaking of that, girl I dated in the past, long term, which was on and off quite a bit when we were younger, her own mother tried to warn her, don't leave this guy. Like, literally looked at me whenever I came back again. Because we were like cool. Like, me and this girl's mom at the time, like, we were cool. She loved me. Like, she loved having me there. She liked who I was. And all of a sudden, I was no longer going there because me and her daughter kind of broke up. And all of a sudden, I found myself back there. And this happened like 4 or 5 times, bro. But the last time, she just comes down and she just looks at me. She's just like shaking her head. I don't even know why you keep coming back here. I'm just thinking. I don't know either. I don't know either. And her daughter was just laying there, just kind of cold, just didn't even care what was just said, just kind of whatever. Just being who she is at the time, just not even caring, just, yeah. But yeah, like, and like, she was trying to tell her own daughter, like, you're stupid. You're stupid for doing this. Because, like, she's older. She's more experienced. She sees value. She's been through probably the ringer. She knows what's good. She knows what is probably best for her own daughter. Tries to tell her. Won't listen. Won't listen. Fast forward a couple years later, they be coming back, bruh. They see you somewhere. Oh my God. I'm so glad I've seen you. Oh my God. It's been so long. Oh my God. Oh my God. And you're just looking at them. Now you're cold. Yeah. It has been long. And it's going to be a lot longer too. Uh-huh. How does it feel? How does it feel? Doesn't feel good, does it? It's funny how the tables turn. People often in life make big, big mistakes. And you can come back from a mistake, but you should definitely learn from that mistake. And if you don't learn, your life is going to be a mess forever. Forever. Your life is going to be screwed. So we often have to be the ones to teach these people right from wrong, humble them, and show them what life's all about. And we got to continue on ourselves and keep being the best people we can be, and we will end up getting our worth and what we deserve at the end of the day. And that's the beautiful thing about all this. Very beautiful. This just goes to prove and show that when you disappear, when you're a good, genuine person, everything falls apart. Life ain't the same without you. Life just ain't the same. It's different. It's much different. There's just those types of people that exist, bro. There's just those types of people that exist that spices life up, that makes you feel more alive. That's a good person. You're probably supportive. You're probably charismatic. You're probably funny. You're probably a person that is very worthy of being a good friend to, being a good relationship partner to. Like, you just have it. You're the person people don't want to lose, but sometimes you will get taken for granted, and that's their mistake. It's a mistake they're going to have to learn from. They'll probably grow up to be bums. And they're just going to be wasters. They're just not going to do anything good. They're going to numb themselves with some sort of substance all the time, and their life is essentially over. And you're going to be completely different, on a completely different wavelength. Completely and utterly. And that's a price they have to pay for just being so stupid, to be honest. No matter how young I was, I never took things for granted. Because I know what value is when I see it. You can feel it. You can sense it. You can feel value, bro. You can literally feel it. That's why when I was with certain people, I never took them for granted. I had certain friends, and I did everything to keep them around, even though you can't, because they start to change for the worse and you start to change for the better. You see the value in them. You see what they could be, and it's so difficult to let go. It's so difficult to just not be friends with those people anymore. You want to see them at their best because you know who they are. There was many friends I had like that in the past, bro, but unfortunately, you cannot make people do what they don't want to do. A lot of those types of people, bro, they continue to get into, like, more drugs, more alcohol, more partying. They're getting more mad at themselves and everybody else around them. I've saw friends fight. I have fought with friends. Like, and a lot of this was due to females and substance abuse. Things can get crazy, bro, whenever females are involved. Substance abuse is involved. People start to change. They're mad inside. They're angry. Like, they're not themselves. Like, they're addicted to, like, nicotine or some drug or alcohol, and they're just not themselves. They're just not good people at the moment. And it's sad to see people transform into that type of person. Like, bro, I've never lost touch of my genuine self. No matter how much I did of anything, I never just lost touch of myself. There was a point where I felt myself slowly starting to kind of lose a bit of myself, but I snapped out of it, like, very fast. I never let myself go down, like, a path where I'm actually lost or losing myself completely. It just simply didn't happen. Because I was doing things at one point that was kind of holding me back. But I never let myself actually keep going down that route. Like, I stopped. I stopped certain things. And that is what you have to be self-aware. I've always had a high level of self-awareness. And a lot of people in the world don't, bro. They will literally do whatever. They're crazy people, man. They're not grounded. They're not disciplined. They don't care about self-awareness. They're just whatever, just wild. Like, tame yourself. See what you're doing. Your actions in life have consequences. And I just wish more people would understand that. The night of the cottage party type thing. My actions had a consequence. I didn't do it. If I did it, it would have been bad. On my end, it would have been bad. And I knew that because I'm self-aware. And something unfortunate happened anyways, but still, I didn't do anything wrong on my end. And that's the type of person I always was at any point in my life. I never took advantage of people. I never led women on. I wasn't bad to friends. Very fair person. I stand by that. That's literally who I am as a person. I can't help but to be that way. It's just who I am. It don't feel right to be anything else. But some people just don't care. They don't care about self-awareness. They only care about manipulating their way, navigating through their life like a snake. And I just cannot stand people like that, bro. Once I know you're that type of person, you're getting cut. Like, you're literally getting cut in half. The snake's body is going to get cut in half. And I'm done with you. And that's the exact second when a person like yourself disappears from the equation, from the whole thing. When you disappear from their life and you cut the snake's head off, you cut the snake's body in half, everything falls apart. Point proven.